Hey, Jack Squad. How's everybody doing today? Hope all is well, and I hope you're making it happen for yourself. You got to make it happen for yourself, y'all. Listen, I heard a quote, and I want to quote it to y'all because it's me all day, every day. And it took me years to understand that not having money don't mean you're not successful, right? Because you can be successful in many different ways, right? Money helps you live better, but it doesn't mean you're not successful, right? So I was watching this movie today, very good movie. It was called Molly's Game on Netflix. If y'all, and it's Idris, it's a few years, about 4 years old. So some of you guys have probably already seen it, but the movie was very, very good. But the ending is what gave me life, almost made me cry. She quoted a quote from Winston Churchill that said, success, let me see how I go. Success is moving from failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm. That means you fall, you get back up, dust yourself off, and keep it moving with a smile on your face. I have been doing that my entire life, right? You know, sometimes when we fail, we want to give up. I have never been a quitter. I have never been a quitter, y'all. So remember that success is the ability to move from failure to failure without any loss of enthusiasm, okay? That's just a little thought. That's just a little thought. That's a little word for the day, right? It's a quote from Winston Churchill. I'm not taking credit for it. It's from Winston Churchill. But anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hey, new subscribers. Let me tell y'all something. I had a baby goal. I have a baby goal of 3,000. My big goal is 5,000. It is climbing. It is climbing, y'all. I am so grateful and so happy to you guys, right? New subscribers, welcome to the Jack Squad. A little messy, not a lot of messy. Might not even be messy at all. I'm just talking about how I feel, right? Like I'm gonna do today. All of my social media stuff is down in the description box, as well as my email and my Cash App. And I always welcome your emails and your comments. Like I said before, some subscribers just like to email me, right? Because they have a lot to say, have a lot to share with me, okay? So anyway, I still have t-shirts. New subscribers, I have t-shirts. I have red, black, and white. And you know, I'm all about doing you and making it happen for yourself, right? And that's my t-shirt. Make it happen for yourself. I have it in red, I have it in black, I have it in white, and the red has black lettering, and then I have some red with white lettering. I think I still have, yeah, I do. I'm looking at one now. Yeah, so the t-shirts are $20. All you have to do is email me. Email me your full name, full address, your size, and your color. I will email you back what your shipping and handling is. And then you can cash out me your balance, okay? I know y'all wondering, like, what is going on? But listen, I'm on my way to work, but I had to talk about this. And I think I'm going to go live when I get in my car because I thought P-Valley was coming on Sunday, but they said they was taking a break so people could catch up. I don't know who missing it. Anybody like it ain't missing it, right? But, so I'm going to talk about P-Valley live when I get in my car on the way to work today, Wednesday. But right now, I got to. I ain't doing no cussing because they've been penalizing me for cussing. Talk about the word on the curb, the news in the YouTube streets is that Martell Holt is dating Sheree Whitfield from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, let me just say this right now. I do not know how true this is. There's a video going around with them together. I don't know if they dating. I don't know if they friends. I don't know if they neighbors. I don't know what. I wanted to cuss, but I didn't. But my take on it is Martell is in search of a power broad. He lacks that. He know he needs that, right? In his dumb little mind, he thought he could have his wife who did probably everything. She thought for him for sure. She was a thinker, right? And he could play with the little cute other girl, right? Little cute other girl. Melody's beautiful too, but Melody was too much for his male ego. You know, she probably emasculated him in a lot of ways, right? Dum-dum, little dum-dum. We don't call her little dum-dum. Little dum-dum built him up. That's what he needed. He needed that, right? And he don't know if he needed that or not. He just know he kept going back to it. And she thinking that it's sex, and he may even think that it's sex because he said that before, but it wasn't. That's what not. The psychology of it all, y'all know I like dealing with the psychology, is that Melanie emasculated him. How do I know? Because I'm a power broad, and I have learned how to curb it a little bit, but I am who I am, right? And so when you are a thinker and a doer, and you do it faster and think more than your mate, it troubles them. Not that you're doing anything wrong. Let me say this, y'all, and I may do a segment on this. There's nothing wrong with being an alpha female, right? If you are, you are. Can't help it. Now, most women are alpha females because they had to be, not because I don't believe you just born out of it. You could be, but you have to be. Life circumstances. You play in the hand that you dealt. And so either you get run over or you do the driving. Take your choice, right? So he needed Mel. He loved Mel. He keeps saying it. He loved her, right? Hate to see her gone. She gone now. She gone. And in my back of my, way back there in my mind, I'm thinking they may one day get back together when he grow up and get his mind right. They may get back together, you know, because I want to know, even though Melanie don't want him and this and that, I wonder how she would feel if he was to date another power woman. You know, because see, little sis was not a threat to her. That wasn't a threat to her. She had a baby that blew it. She wasn't not a threat to Mel. Sheree, on the other hand, may be a little bit of a threat, right? Not that Sheree got so much, but Sheree know how to get what she need to get. We don't know how she got that house. You know what I'm saying? So, and she's beautiful. She's older. Now, they're saying Sheree is 53, so 52 or 53. She's 12 or 13 years older than Martell. But listen, y'all. From a woman's perspective, we may have to date younger because these dudes just ain't about it. They first of all, they're not active enough. They don't want to do nothing. But anyway, they have been spotted out. He has been in Atlanta, right? Now, people are saying that Sheree is a desperate housewife. It looks like a desperate move. But I'm gonna play devil's advocate with this. So Sheree is single. She's beautiful. She's using her head, right? Martell, yeah, he come with 5 kids, possible side piece every now and then. But he has the capabilities to make money. He just needs somebody to program him and, you know, help him think, right? Now then, Sheree being older and from the street. Sheree from Cleveland, y'all. And y'all don't know, for y'all that don't know and for y'all that do know, she from Kinsman in Cleveland. You know, people could say Chagrin. That's when it cross over to Shaker Heights. But she from Kinsman, okay? So, she know how to think, right? She went down there. She married a football player, had kids. She you know, they say she likes street dudes. But I'm going to say this. She like dudes with money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And she see that Martell has the capability to get the money. Now, if I was Sheree, what I'd do, since I'm there anyway, I'm going to help you pass your test. That's number one. That's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to study for this test. That's what we about to do. We're going to study for this test. Because what he wants is somebody to help him. Little dummy couldn't help him. And once he lost his money, he really don't have nothing to do. I don't want nothing to do with you. All that, I'm set on his face and all that. Everybody do that. That ain't, he don't care nothing about that, right? Right now, he's trying to get his bank up, right? So, Sheree's going to help him. This is what I'm hoping. This is my hope. This is my dream. Sheree, this is what I would do, matter of fact, if it was me. And I'm already dating him. I like him. He like me. We're going to study for this test, bro. We're going to study. I'm going to help you study. Come on over, and I'm going to help you study until you pass. Because that's what Melody did. Melody, I think, used to take his test in college or something. So she's going to help him in the hopes of she gets some return on her investment. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. When you with somebody, it's a partnership. However you need to help them, however they need to help you. There's nothing wrong with that, right? I just hope that she gets something out of it if this is the case, right? Because, you know, Sheree don't really pick them right? Beautiful girl, she just don't really pick them right. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, y'all, let me just tell you this. When you're used to being the cute, the this, the that, and then you get over, especially when you cross over 50, I've seen it so many times, you get a little fuddled in your head. You get a little messed up, right? She got to snap up out of it, and maybe she has. Get you a youngin'. Look, Patty got a youngin', Gladys got a youngin', shit, I'm sure Diana Ross got a youngin'. Get you a youngin'. Tammy got a youngin', her youngin', she married him. They're working out fine for them, right? You know, sometimes you have to step out of the box to move forward, right? I ain't mad at Sheree. I just hope, and people in the comments, like I said, they call her Desperate Housewife, and she's thirsty and all that. It could be a little desperation. But listen, who ain't desperate out here in this dating pool? Who want to be single? Now, who want to be single? I'm single. Been single 5 whole years. Done talked to 50,000 Negroes. Ain't nobody been up to par. I used to be a serial dater when I first got single because I thought that's what you're supposed to do. And I'm not a dater. I had never been. You like me, I told y'all before. You like me, I like you. Shit, we together. Right? So I tried something new. Dating. We're going to date. Niggas wasn't worth the date. And when I realized they wasn't worth the date, I stopped that. Everybody like me, I'm going to date. Yeah, come on, let's go. Right? No. Because you're going to get aggravated. Me wasting my time. I could be at home. Y'all know I like to watch TV. In the bed. Eat my snacks and talking on the phone with my girls and my kids. That's a much better time than out with your nappy-headed, funny-looking self. Right? So, now let me just tell y'all something in my mind, I hope they are dating and I hope she do exactly what I just said. I hope that's her plan. But, Sheree ain't always been the brightest when it come to dudes. She don't really play her hand all the way. Right? But that's what I hope happens. I hope she don't, and they could have just been talk. It could not have been nothing. You know what I'm saying? Could not have been nothing. She just showing him how to get around in Atlanta, showing him something or something, right? But if it is a potential for dating, I hope she get that Negro his license so he can make some money for them both, right? I hope, because see, listen, her and Tyrone done broke up. Tyrone might have been her banker. They done broke up. You got to find another one. See, you got to get another one. That's hard, especially when you ain't worked or did nothing. You've been resting on what you look like to get what you need. You got to get it, right? So we'll see, y'all. And also, what did I see about Ariana? Oh, I said I was going to remember it. I saw this when I was in my bed. But she's still unraveling, right? Now, when she sees this, because she keeps saying, about young girls and old bitches is bitter. First of all, old women ain't bitter. If you bought it, if you polished and finessed up, you ain't bitter about nothing. You growing gracefully, right? And young girls always seem to think that, right? Like somebody, this over for them. No, they got more. If she bought her business, she clever. She clever. And I'm going to say Sheree clever. That's what I'm going to say. But she got to take it all the way to the finish line. And I think sometimes, like most women do, you fall in love before you can get to the finish line, right? Don't fall in love till you get to the finish line and see where it's going to go. That's my advice. Listen, that's my advice today, y'all. All ladies, I don't care what your age is, don't fall in love until you get to the finish line. Meaning, let's see where it's going before you get to all goo goo gaga, because, what my friend called it? I forgot what she called it. When you D-I-C-K. Oh, she called it D-I-C-K dizzy. And I ain't going to say it out loud because my last 5 videos, 4 of them was penalized, right? Because I was cussing. Because that's how I felt. I wanted to cuss. Y'all know I like cussing, right? In case y'all don't know, new subscribers, I like cussing. Can't do it on here. Now, when I first started, cussing was a little bit okay. They ain't playing that. When the new rules came in, ain't no cussing. And when you see these big platforms cussing, that's because they can afford to cuss. I can't afford to cuss. I'm trying to grow my channel, right? So I can't afford it. But I want to cuss. But anyway, you can't be D-dizzy, right? You got to see where you're going first, especially when you're over 50. You ain't got no time to play when you're over 50. You ain't got no... Like when you're in your 20s, 30s, you can play with them. Okay, he didn't work out, go on to the next one. When you're in your 50s, it's not that plentiful. It ain't that plentiful, right? So, y'all, we gonna see if Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville is dating actively Sheree Whitfield from Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? Now, speaking of dating, it has been said that, what's his name? Peter is dating Giselle Bryant from Real Housewives of Potomac. And Peter I wouldn't trust. Martell, he's a little dumb, you can guide him along. Peter I wouldn't trust because Peter is, I think he wants to show he wants to be on Two Housewives. You know, it's something egotistic about him, right? Egotistical about him. But we'll see, y'all, you know, because if I was out here in that realm, you know, I would want somebody in that realm as well, right? So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. You know, quietly. Now, we'll also see if how Ariana handles this. Now, Ariana, that's what it was. I was looking at something yesterday, and Ariana says the reason why her baby is sick is the baby got sick from Martell and Mel's baby, Sugar Mama. That's what she's saying. Like, she is now obsessed with that family, right? He don't want you. And I wish somebody would tell her to stop. Stop being on social media. If you feel the need to talk, go tell your pastor, go tell your mama, go tell your girlfriend, go tell the neighbor, go tell the stranger. I had an aunt told me, you got a situation, go tell the stranger. That way you ain't got to worry about it getting out. My Aunt Gladys told me that. Go tell the stranger. Go to the bus stop, tell someone whoever's sitting there. Right? Listen, quit telling us, because you're getting judged by us. And you're not getting the right feedback from us. Right? Like if I could talk to Ariana Curry, I would tell her, this is to you, Ariana Curry, with all sincerity. Stay off of social media. If you need to sit down for 2-3 days a week and cry and get your feelings together, fine. But when you come up out of that, dust yourself off, comb your hair, fix yourself, pretty yourself up, walk to the store. You ain't got no car, walk to the store. If you do got a car, still walk to the store. Go to the store and walk around the store. Go to the mall and walk around the mall. Get you some sun and get yourself together. Okay? Get somebody, and without your kids, go by yourself. Find you. Center yourself. Right? You got a sister, you got a mom, all them people. See if they'll watch your kids for an hour or two every day. And pretty yourself and start feeling yourself. Start feeling yourself. Ariana, this is for you. Stay off of social media. Don't get back on. Forget what the people saying. I would take myself all the way off. I don't even want social media. I know it's hard at first because we're all addicted to it, right? We're addicted to social media, let's be honest. But I would get off of it. I would get off Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Just get off. Fade to black. Fade to black. You know what I'm saying? Fade to black. And people will soon forget. But you won't let us forget. And you keep giving us more and more ammunition, right? Like, I'm being nice about it, but people are saying all kind of cruel stuff, right? Listen, I'm a woman. I've been in that position, not to that extreme, but you know, I know what it's like to get your heart broke. But people are saying this is karma, and I'm kind of believing it because you actively went in there. You know, you didn't know, and she won't apologize. Like, I think for her healing, also, Ariana, if you're listening, for your healing, when you get yourself together and pretty yourself up and get a little strength in you, you need to apologize to Mel. You need to apologize to Mel. Because she's a woman, she's going to understand. But all that flippity flap, and he wanted me. He was pursuing me. That's just digging a further ditch for you, right? So, Ariana, again, I would fade to black. Get off of social media. Heal yourself, sister. It'll be all right. Another one's coming. You're a beautiful girl. Another man is coming. Trust me. Another Martell. There's 10 more, 20 more Martells you got to see in your lifetime. You got to, what they say, you got to kiss a lot of frogs till you get to the prince, okay? He was a frog. But I think if Martell is dating Sheree, that's gonna throw her further deep down. That's why she got to get off social media, quit seeing stuff. You know, she got to get off of there because if he is dating, listen, he's doing. Let me tell y'all something again. In the side piece handbook, 101 is they ain't gonna marry you. 102 is they're going to quickly date. They're going to quickly date. That's most men when they break up. And they've been in long term because they're not used. I had a friend, he was married, and when he broke up with his wife, he'd been with his wife 25 years. He said, he's gonna get his own place and all that. Next thing I know, he was living with a woman. He said he didn't want to be by himself. He didn't want to be by himself. You know what I'm saying? So they're used to that. They're used to that, and that's what they're going to seek. That's what they're going to get. That's in the handbook. It's in the side piece handbook. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to say something that y'all ain't going to agree with. Maybe say that for later. Because y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for that one. That's a real adult situation. But, that's in the handbook, right? When you're a side piece, you have to play your position. See, these new side pieces don't know how to play their position. I know side pieces now, grown women in their 60s. Side pieces, right? They have played their position for years. With no scufflebutt. With no nothing. I know 2 that I can think of personally. I ain't talking about nobody I think I heard, I know. I know, personally. Personally, okay? One is kin to me. I ain't gonna say who the other one was because she might watch, but I doubt. But I know 2 side pieces personally who have played their position. I'm talking about the one I know has played her position. Her son is about 30, 31. He's played her position that long. The other one has played her position about close to 20, right? They old heads. They play their position. They don't cause no static. They stay in their lane. They don't, you know what I'm saying? And they reap whatever benefits that they think they supposed to get, right? These new side pieces, they telling everybody they going to the house, they calling on the phone. That's how you mess up your whole judge. That's how you mess up your whole judge. Like, I could never be a side piece because, I'm too out front. I can't play the background. I can't play the background. But if that's your position and if that's what you like to do, you got to play it well. Whatever your position is, you got to play it well, right? So we're going to see if Martell is dating Melanie. We're going to see if Ariana, a.k.a. Coleslaw, have a whole mental breakdown. I hope she don't. But I can see this sending her. She needs to go see somebody and talk to somebody. She needs to mourn the loss of Martell and move forward with her life. And once she get past that little part, she be like, I don't know why I was fooling with this Negro. Y'all ever been with somebody and you just thought you couldn't do without? And after a while, time has passed, you be like, ugh, why was I even like, what? Anyway, y'all, I'm going on because I got to, is it almost 12? Yeah, I got to get ready to roll up out of here. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to go live in my car because I want to talk about P-Valley just for a minute. So, anyway, y'all, new subscribers, welcome again to the Jack Squad. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to order your t-shirt. I got them in red, black, white, small, medium, large, extra large. Yeah, and they're $20. All right, y'all. Peace and be good.